for Zertuche. And been at it for a while, but I was trying to finish up the movie that I was on. It was pretty good. It was about forgiveness. So, yep. Waiting for it to kick on the channel. So what I'm doing is cleaning the last little bit of surf plates that I have. Cleaning off the bottom portion. This should be the last 20 of the 6-ounce surf. We pulled some for one of the orders that we had. So up here in just a bit. Give a few of y'all some time to get on here. I know it's been a while since I've been able to do, 2 lives throughout the day. It's kind of hard when I got to get up and move around and or leave the shop and then come back and leave. Yeah. So. Joseph, what's up, brother? Roger, Walker, how you doing? Toby, what's up, gents? How y'all doing this morning? Y'all ready for the weekend? It is Friday. It's Friday, so doing the last little bit of cleaning up of the weights. Got 3 trays in front of me. See what's up. Yep, I was finally able to be number one of the thumbs up on here. Normally, y'all get notified before I can even pull it up over here. I don't know why that is, but it works. Freaking allergies. Yeah. Yes, sir. So I got asked about going fishing again today, and I was like, I want to go, but kind of a little stuck here with everything we got going. And I did have some coffee earlier, but I don't know if I had enough. Yeah. Oh, you on break, Darnell? Yeah. Yeah. I'm still working it, guys. Still working it. Gotta finish off these 3 trays. Once I get these 3 trays done, weighed out, and in the orders, then I can hit the road. So, got maybe about, I don't know, 30 minutes to an hour before I can finish it all up, and then I'll be done. But again, too, this gives my guys the idea of how long it takes to work through all these different type of weights in real time. A lot of times I've done videos of breaking weights, sorting them, and all of that, and I've time lapsed it, but it doesn't do it no justice if you're not paying attention to the time that's on the video. And then you see that, okay, well, sign it off as okay, he did all those weights, but it didn't really look at the time it takes to make it happen. And not meaning that it takes too much time. It does take time, but when you're focused and you work with a sense of urgency and a purpose, then you can get a lot done in a short period of time, which is the way it's supposed to be. Let's see. Yep. Weather shark here. All right, John. I'll take a look at that and get that sorted later on this afternoon once I get back to the shop. Still got to make the errands that I got to run. Also, too, my little brother's working on my son's car. His mom got him a car that needs a few things to be checked out and sorted. Trying to get him set up so that way he can hit the ground running, and hopefully that'll keep him moving forward, which we know he is. He is pretty motivated to handle things, so we'll see how it goes. So, Hustle, what's up, boss? How you doing? I don't know if Jacob's going to be able to come on the channel this morning or not. I know he's got a lot going on and stuff like that, so But yeah, no, last night I got all the shrimp bagged up and tagged and all of that. And what's crazy is um, I noticed when the cooler fell off, I guess the shrimp had fallen off and got crushed. By the time I got done sorting all of that, there was a whole group of ants already on it. I was like, God, that's fast. Like, how do they even, no, but I will definitely set out some ant traps today. That way they can get sorted. So. Yeah, no joke on that. Not saying that they hardly work, but yeah, if you work it right, you don't have to work as hard. Forgot about these 2-pounders. We also got some those 2-pound cannonballs. But the way the mold is, I cut another place to put a ring because the original eyelets where you put the rings on it, they wouldn't even hold the eyelet. Like they kept popping off, so I had to cut some new ones on it. Glad it worked out though, because otherwise I'd have to buy a whole nother mold, which I probably still am at soon, just because we're selling a lot more of these weights, and it'll definitely make their job a lot easier. Damn, 7 pounds, 10 ounce. Wow. That's a big old bass, bro. Damn it. Yeah. I think the biggest I've seen in person is like a 5-pounder. Maybe it was a 5-pounder. Dang, that's big. I don't know. What'd you hit it on, if you don't mind me asking? Hmm. Oh, come on. Trying to get it to where I can see the live chat, because I don't know why it does that. Like why it even has an option to. Uh, I guess look, it's like the top chat or the most viewed chat or like you're in the live. I need to be able to see what's actually being said at that time. So I don't know why it has that, but it does. So. Or why it's like the primary setting on there. As soon as you get onto a live, it takes you to that instead of showing the live chat kind of deal. So. Oh. That and last night the AC at the house wasn't working, so when I walked in the house, it was about 90 degrees. So we opened up the doors and stuff like that, and turned on some fans. But yeah, it was pretty hot. So I actually don't know how much sleep I did get last night, but our AC guy is supposed to go by today once he gets out of work, hopefully. Uh, yeah, that was a good one. It's been a long time since I've slept without AC, especially in the house. When you're out on the beach, it's different. Like you got, huh, again, too. Normally you have a breeze, but there have been many times where there was zero breeze on the beach, and talk about stifling hot. So yeah, I've been there. Been there. Yeah. You know what? Let me move this out of the way because I'm not trades in. I'll have another one.
Okay. Probably. I mean, Tuesday probably good.
Okay. But I also have some tanks here. I don't know if you have them out today or not, but I got to pull them out. 40-pounder and 30-pounder. They're completely empty. I was like, normally, you know me, I keep those completely full all the time. And I found them yesterday. I want to go pull some, to learn something. I was like, I got empty tanks. You know.
Yeah, go ahead and pull them out, and then if anything when you have that check, I could fill them up.
All right.
So when I come by you.
Cool deal. Okay. See you next week, guys. Y'all have a good one.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome. Yeah. We get our propane from South Texas Propane. So if y'all ever need anything, y'all have seen where I've done multiple videos there at their shop as well. Yeah, they have definitely taken care of us throughout the years. So if y'all ever need anything, be sure to go check them out. Sure. So, Darnell, you have a good one, boss. Be safe. Yeah. What's up? That Danny? I like the motivation to start out the day. That's awesome. Riverfront baits. So what kind of fishing do you do? I mean, obviously it's freshwater, but like bass, catfish, alligator gar, a bunch of still good ways to go out there and freshwater fish. I was watching some videos of them micro fishing yesterday. Yeah, that's something that I actually wanted to do. One of our subscribers here was going to take me out there to go micro fishing with him. But you know, life the way it goes, you have your ups and downs, and they've kept him pretty busy or whatever. So we haven't had it set up. But the reason why I wanted to do that is because I'm known for catching some big fish. Oh, I wanted to try the other end of that spectrum, light tackle like that, or ultra light tackle compared to what I'm used to, and try that. So yeah. Oh, there you go, walleye, nice. So I gotta ask, boss. We've had a few of the walleye fishermen in here and stuff like that, and I always ask, you know. I mean, and I'm pretty sure that you feel the same way, but you know, when you saw that tournament of those walleye fishermen, I truly felt that they got off the hook very lightly. If you would have been caught over here cheating during the tournament, you would have been walking home, if not more. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I feel they got off super light in comparison to what they had done, and had already been, you know, under the or on the radar for doing what they were doing and stuff like that. So about those tournament cheaters and stuff like that. So just always trying to get a different perspective, if there is any. You know, if we're all on the same page, then you know that's awesome. But again, too, you know, if there is a different one, we want to know. So. Right. Toby kind of nailed it. I just saw his comment about don't feed them after you catch them. Yep. I've been to the Great Lakes one time. I went out there to visit a Marine brother of mine. He was getting married, so I stood up at his wedding, and that was one of the places we stopped off at. I checked out of a few of the tackle shops while I was up there. Obviously, can't visit another state and not check out some tackle shops. So, yeah, it's definitely strange walking into a shop that has nothing to do with saltwater and it's all freshwater gear. And talk about pricey. Oh man, that sucks. Yeah, no. I've seen, I've actually got cheated out of a tournament. They said I failed the lie detector, yet I recorded the whole event, of me fighting the catch and all of that during the time and everything. So I had proof justifying my catch and all of that, but they were trying to ban me 2 weeks before the tournament started. And so it was because of that resentment that I had built up inside from that conversation through the emails what caused me to fail the lie detector. So, but now, over 10 years later, it is still haunting me to this day. Um, Tournaments that I have fished in the past and have won legally. Obviously, you got to be legal to win. Uh, Now are changing the parameters that if you have ever failed a lie detector or been caught cheating at a tournament, that you are not allowed to fish their tournament anymore. I was like, wow, I can understand them wanting to keep the tournament legit. Don't get me wrong, I can. They also should have a stipulation in there, Obviously, I've already been in the tournament. I've won it several times, and to have a law like that, they should have also a cutoff or a like a grandfather clause or whatever. You know what I mean? Within say like the last 5 years or whatever. Something like that. You know what I mean? Be punished for life for something that you had no control over, because failing a lie detector doesn't mean you cheated. It just means that your body's natural fight or flight has been aggravated and your body is reacting to it. So it really has no justification, and that's why even in the courtroom it's not even allowed. But for me, it has been haunting me ever since. And even after I left that tournament, other tournaments that I went to go fish and won, I was certified and won. Uh, Obviously, because I do what is right. Like I follow the tournament rules and regulations, but also too because we record the event. Video proof is a lot stronger than any kind of test there is that they have up there for that. And so we were able to prove our case every single time, and we were cleared and we won the tournaments. So it does strike a nerve when I see something like that. So right on, Toby, right there. Yep. So, yeah. Well, actually, and you say there's no sharks up there, and we know that in certain areas, but also too, just because you're in freshwater doesn't mean that there are no sharks. Bull sharks will actually live up to 10 years in freshwater before they have to return to some saltwater environment to get some salt in their system. They've actually caught a 9'5" bull shark, a female pregnant, up this in St. Louis, Missouri. That's a long way away from the saltwater environment and stuff like that. But yeah, uh, that one was pretty huge, and they caught that right after they had broke the state record here in Texas with the 9'5" bull shark, and it was at 500 and something pounds. Big old bull shark for sure. So. Well, River, do you think you'll ever try to travel to go to saltwater fishing? Yeah. Are any of the lakes attached to any of the rivers that run into saltwater? No, these are 1 ounce weights. There you go, 1 ounce pyramids, and I am cleaning off the excess so that way they can be presentable for the. Oop. Oh, come on. There you go. 1 ounce pyramids right there. I've got 1 and 2s in this tray, and I think there's a couple of other sizes further down. There's 3 trays in front of me. I've already cleaned the 2-pound cannonballs earlier in the 6-ounce surf weights. I'll weigh those out once I get all this broken up because I don't really want to get up and then have to sit back down and get up again. I don't have to. But I do have all kinds of weights. If you are looking for the 3-ounce, we got probably 50 pounds of 3 ounces sitting on the shelf right now. I'll show you all that here in a bit when I get up and start bagging this up. I figure I'd join y'all for a little bit on the channel while I'm cleaning weights and sitting here. Yeah. No, it does work out if you are setting up that type of style of fishing for flounder. A lot of the flounder that I've caught were from relining bait right near a bridge. We found a spot right on the edge of a bridge where there was a lot of current, and right there we were able to drop down. It was only like 5 or 6 foot where we were at, and there was a lot of flounder moving through. So there was 5 or 6 of us, and all of us caught our limits in probably about 30 to 40 minutes. So it was pretty awesome. And yes, and we were catching them with hook and line, not gaffing them, or not gaffing them, but gigging. Sorry. Yep. Oh, that sucks. I'm also saving the blemished weights as well. We end up selling those for we sell it by the pound in blemished weights. I have all kinds of sizes over there. So that's another thing too, guys. We have those where you can buy it $4 a pound, and we've got pair weights, pyramid, claw, and forget what. It's like 3 or 4 different styles. But the only reason we keep those styles and not like egg weights and stuff like that, just because we actually have brass invested into the weight, and for us to melt it down, we would end up losing that, and it would cost us money. So all we're doing is trying to recoup the funds that it took to make that product, and that's why we sell it at that price. We're also got a setup too. If you buy 10 pounds of the weights, we'll do an extra 2 pounds on top. You still pay for shipping. We do flat rate. Excuse me. We do flat rate priority, and you can get up to like 70 pounds in a box. We'll do about 50 just because the post guys hate us when we do that. But I mean, hey, they're the ones, their company's the one that offered it. You know what I mean? So. And why did they shut down the rockfish season? Like indefinitely, or just for this year only? That's definitely one of the fish that I want to go fishing for too on my bucket list, to go for rockfish. That'd be one of the many different species of fish that I have on my bucket list. Glad you're glad shooting season's over with. Well, yeah, your kids do a lot of tournament shooting, and so do you, don't you, Toby? Yeah. They've done that here for flounder when we had like a deep freeze and a lot of fish were killed. They shut off some of the fishing for flounder, for trout, and now we have harsher regulations on trout. What gets me more though is these companies, Texas Parks and Wildlife being one of them, which is one of the strongest organizations in the state of Texas. Yet when we're battling against like desalinization projects, they will not step up to protect those species. Yet if I take an illegal fish oversized and I get caught, man, I get hammered. Yet these desal plants are coming in and about to ruin the environment, like ruin it. It's going to be catastrophic failure, and they will not step up. Oh, the report we got from one of them was that they're not a big enough entity to do anything. What a crock of crap and a cop out. I'm sorry, like, they're the ones that should be speaking up against this on top of everything, but they're not, and that is crazy. Like, they're quick to tell me, hey, you got to do this. You got to, they set up all these parameters for me to sell bait. Bait I didn't even catch, but I've got to set up paperwork and I got to keep logs and records of it, where I buy it from, who I buy it from, how much did I buy, what day I bought it, how they catch it, what they catch it with, how long did they fish for? Like, I got to ask these guys all these questions. Yet when these bigger companies are coming in and, about to blatantly just ruin the environment and kill off, how many protected species of fish in that environment, not just fish, but marine life, yet they are silent. They don't say anything. What is up with that, man? Roll a pair of balls, step up to the plate, and help us protect what y'all. Because I mean, what happens when the environment's gone, or the marine life is gone in that area? Does that mean that it's going to lose y'all's jobs too? Of course, yeah. Why? Because there won't be no reason to have y'all around if there's no fishing. And right here in the Bay of Corpus Christi, I was actually talking to a shrimper yesterday, and he was there when they were originally talking about the first desal plant, and he brought up about how they built the dam up there, and they're supposed to release X amount of acreage of water, to help the salinity levels, to maintain good, healthy salinity levels, because he said they got so high that when they were catching the crab, that the crab shells had holes in them because the salinity level was so high, it was eating their carapace. It was eating the crab shell. I was like, really? He goes, yeah, bro. Like, we were catching them and they would have these holes in their shell, and they sent them in because they didn't know why they were coming in like that. And it comes to find out it was because the salinity level was so high that the salt was eating away at the marine life. So that one right there blew me away to hear that from a shrimper, he's been doing it for 20 plus years. And, he verifies that, he catches the marine life. He knows what he's talking about. And I was like, wow. And so he said he even asked him, and he said the main guy for Texas Parks and Wildlife told him that their entity is not big enough to make a difference. I'm like, wow. So I'm putting it out there, guys. Like, they're probably going to come after me and probably not like me or whatever. But at the end of the day, guys, you all have a job to protect marine life, as we are good custodians of that marine life. And you force me to do all these extra things to help you govern what your job is. Because at the end of the day, that's what it is. It's like, I'm doing these things to help you keep the numbers of what's going on. Yet when we're asking you for your help to keep protecting the environment, you're going to stand down? Like, then why are you even here? At the end of the day, I ask myself, why are you even here if you're not willing to go up against big companies that are about to ruin the whole industry? Sorry, guys, I'm a little ticked off about that, especially hearing that and kind of it fermentating on my on my plate throughout the night and stuff like that. It really, really struck a nerve hearing that. Um, but we got to stay on it, guys. We really do. If we don't stand united against this, this is going to be, it's going to destroy everything that we have here locally. I had to get a few more little trays over here. Why did it close? That was weird. Like I bumped the mouse and it shut down my screen over here for the YouTube channels. Oh wow! Talk about coral reefs. Very nice. Well, good to see you on here. Real Living, what's up, boss? I saw you on the channel the other day. I didn't get a chance to acknowledge you because with all the talking we had going and stuff like that, man. It's good to see you back. Hope everything's going good for you, Bob. Yep, they know it too. And that's the thing too, is like we're telling all these major companies that are out there that survive on the fishing industry, and they it was crazy. Like they're not even stepping up. It wasn't until this the last meeting here that they finally came up and said something. And I'm like, wow, it took them this long that it had to come to this meeting for them to come out and say something. Where were they, the 3 or 4 meetings before that? I don't know. It is crazy to think and how it's all connected too, because this ain't just happening here. There's other companies that are in Robstown that they're trying to get the water that should be coming out of Corpus from the desal plant. And here's the thing, guys. This is where everybody is lost in the sauce on this. And I keep saying it again, and I'm going to keep saying it because a lot of people don't know what is really going on. They hear desalinization plant. They're like, good, we need the water. We're not getting the water. It's not for the city of Corpus Christi. It's not for any public use. It's for commercial use only. That's right, guys. They want you and me to pay for these companies to come in and use up all the water, or build a system for them to come in and use up all the water while we still struggle with the drought issues. This is not to help with drought for us. It is for companies to keep coming in and using our natural resources here with no accountability toward them. And I mean that the accountability on that, because what's going to happen is once the desal plan goes into effect, what does that mean for us? One is they're putting all the brine back into the same waterway several hundred feet from where they're taking it in, which, is retarded. Yet they're saying that the water system that they're putting it into has enough water drainage and water inflow and outflow to compensate for the amount of salinity that they're going to increase it to. Well, if that was the case, why is it mandatory that they have to release all this water from the freshwater source that we have to help reduce that water salinity level? Why? Okay, well, here's another thing too. And it's already starting to happen because the shrimper that I talked to yesterday, he already confirmed this. As the water temperatures rise here in the Bay of Corpus Christi, and because we haven't been getting a lot of rain in the Bay of Corpus Christi, there's already starting to create dead zones already. Like there's no oxygen in those dead zones. So if there's no oxygen, that means there's no circulation. And if there's no circulation, that means if they're adding more salinity to the water environment there, all they're doing is increasing that salinity level for the whole bay. So again, it's going to start killing the bay. And for those that keep hearing, oh, water, water, yes, I understand. We need water. I do. Trust me. But if it's not coming to us, why am I going to be okay with having to pay for it out of pocket for the indefinite, like forever? My kids are going to have to end up paying for this. Yet, here's the other thing they're not telling you. There's already a water desal plant that was already built, and it's not running. It never got started. It still doesn't run. So how do they expect us to pay for another one if they couldn't even get the first one up and running? Crazy. And Stephen, here's the other thing too on that. They use up all the water without any legal holds on them, meaning like restrictions. They have no water restrictions. They use up whatever water they want to use, and they are also paying what they have paid for the water for the last 30 years. While you and me, our water prices have increased over the last 30 years. They're still paying what they paid for water 30 years ago. So this is something that is huge. It is real huge. And if we don't put a stop to it, guys, it's always going to be a problem for us and our city. And then they don't even want to pay their taxes properly on the area that they're in. And because they're not paying their taxes properly on that, the schools where the tax money goes to are having to come up with the shortfalls for that and or compensate for it by not having everything they would normally have for our schooling. So they are truly hurting the environment. They're hurting our community. Yet, oh, well, we have jobs. What good is a job if you're working in a waste hazard area, where people are getting sick? This has already been proven, with the guys down in Hillcrest. They are getting sick because of the amount of hazardous materials they are putting out in the air and in the water. And now they want to put something else in there to keep adding on to it. Crazy. No rain. That it does. That it does, Stephen. And like I said, I'm trying my best to go to all these meetings and stuff like that, but it's not just that. It's dealing with um, the ammonia plant they're trying to put in Rockport or in the Rockport area or Aransas Pass. It's up in that area. They're trying to put an ammonia plant there. Over here in Robstown, they're trying to do a lithium plant or something like that. And they were doing it out like in the outskirts of town kind of deal. And then too, like in Robstown, like I was hearing a whole bunch of stuff how certain people on the uh, that make the choices for that actually have property in those areas and they're voting for these things when they're not even supposed to be acting on those things because it's a conflict of interest. And but they're all connected. It's all cousins, brothers, this, that, and family taking care of family there while throwing the rest of the city under the bus. So, yep. Oh man, that sucks. Well, I hope y'all feel better there. Holiday. Send some prayers out y'all's way. End of the year flu definitely does suck, especially when it's all the nice time and weather and all that. And yeah. All right. So with the water desal plant guys, I know that Rachel Caballero is working to try to gain a seat on the city council. We need to vote the guys that are voting for the desal plant out of city council because they're the ones that have been bought out and they're the ones that are voting for this to come in. The mayor of Corpus Christi, she had said that if you voted for her to be the mayor, she would vote against the water desal plant. Now she's the one voting for it to come in. What a change of tactic there. I wonder what happened there. I wonder how much they were bought out for, because I mean that was her whole thing. She was so against the water desal plant, and now she's voting for it. All these guys that have been bought and paid for are on the board. You got to vote them out come November, guys. November is so crucial for our city and for our local, for the government too. I mean, there's so many things that got to be changed. And I am strictly talking from a business owner's perspective. I'm not being bought or paid for by anybody other than y'all guys. Y'all are the ones I'm responsible to. And if y'all follow my channel enough, you know I am dead serious on that. I don't care who it is. I don't like bullies. And then I am going to stand up for what's right, because at the end of the day, if I don't, then I cannot sit back at the end of the day and complain when things aren't going my way. So, and obviously, it's not just going my way like I wanted to uh, be selfish. I'm doing this because I know it is what's right. Our environment needs us to stand up for it, because that's that's what makes us good stewards of our environment, is paying attention to what's going on and not letting these big companies just come in and make the city of Corpus Christi a waste area. That's what basically they're doing. So well, I buy lots anywhere from 4,000 to 8,000 pounds at a time. Uh, you can definitely send me an email, River, and we can definitely talk about see how much you're getting your lead for and stuff like that. If I can compete with the pricing there, and maybe I can send you cleaned up lead like that by the pound. And actually, it won't be by the pound. We like to send it in 5 to 10 pound blocks of bigger. Um, our email is teamhardlife1@gmail.com. I've got about 2,000 pounds of lead on standby right now. I'm trying to go buy another 4,200 pound block of lead later on today. So that's going to be the other thing I got to do. Got to go get that lead, get it off the trailer, then go load up the trailer again at Home Depot, because the flooring came in that we've been waiting for it's been a long time, a real long time. So there you go. Thank you, Roger. That is our email there, and we can definitely set something up like that. Um, Also, too, um, just a heads up, we do manufacture larger fishing weights and stuff like that, and we do have dealer pricing set up for dealers themselves. So you can actually buy the weights already made, and instead of having to worry about buying molds and pouring it yourself, it may be something to look at as well. Once I get your company info, then I can actually set you up on that dealer pricing, and then you can get the information and see if that'll help you out as well. Mm. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, John. I just read your comment about sick of school. Yeah, I told, I mean, I ain't been in school in a long time, but yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. Been there, get to the point where it's, yeah, we're done for the year kind of deal. I want to call it quits, throwing the towel. Yeah. Stephen, for sure, that the deal. I've got some other videos on the channel from when we did live videos and or edited videos, sharing the emails of information on there. And then also too, what ends end up happening, guys, is they're putting all this lingo in the uh, uh, they're putting all the information out there, but it's fine print. People aren't reading the fine print, and because they're not reading the fine print, they are standing up and fighting for the water desal plant, saying that, oh, it's going to help them and they need water in their area, but they're not reading the fine print. It's like, you hear what you're saying? Like, I don't understand it. Uh, it's crazy for people to sit there and uh, fight for it, and and you hear it come out of their mouth, and we need water in our area and this and that, and we're like, where are you getting that it's going to come to you, like, or to your area, or to offset anything? It's not going to do any of that for you. It's only going to make you pay for it. And then here's the biggest catch, guys. The biggest catch is, if these desal plants go in there and the city of Corpus Christi pays for it the way they want us to pay for it, the city council is trying to vote on this and bypass the voters. They're going to force us into a contract with these companies. And here's the thing, too. The water desal plants cannot run if there's any kind of red tide or brown tide in the water base. And it happens every single year that we get a brown tide or a red tide, or a dead zone that comes in there. It's every year. Like, we haven't had red tide in a while, but the brown tide and the algae blooms that happen in there, it's pretty much every year. Every year we get that, especially when it's hot and there's no rain, it gets worse. Now, here's the catch. If the water desal plants cannot run on those days, guess who's going to be sued by those companies, because the water isn't there for them to continue doing their business? The city of Corpus Christi, which is me and you. They're going to sue us for the water desal plant that is not running because it's going to be sucking in too much bacteria or whatever it's going to be doing, and they don't allow it to run in that time frame. And then we have to come out of pocket again to pay for the desal plant, and then to pay for all the fines that are going to be levied against us because it's not up and running. Read the fine print, guys. Like, we're about to get screwed big time. It's the devil's way of getting us out of here, guys. This is God's city, and we have to protect it. We have to stand up and fight against all of this, because when they come in, they're not coming in. It's not just one company. It's big companies trying to come in and destroy the environment here, guys. I grew up here. I got out of the Marine Corps and came back to here because I love the way the city of Corpus is in comparison to a whole bunch of other cities out there. Now, we have the opportunity to protect it, but we got to stand up and voice our concerns, and especially in November, vote these guys out of office that have been in there for so long, and they're bought out. They are dirty, and they they don't care about you and me. They care about their wallet. And when the city is up and destroyed, they won't even live here. They already have houses in other states and towns. So when it's destroyed here, they're going to up and leave. And we're going to be the ones stuck with the environment, because many of us can't afford to just up and go. So it's crazy. There you go. Hopefully that'll help you out, boss. River. So, dang it. Let's see. I have a bunch of modes already. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, when I first was starting out pouring weights about it's 18 years ago now. When I would find molds like that, man, it was money. But now I have to invest into bigger and higher costly molds, because the amount of product that I got to put out, I can't pour them 3 at a time, with just one mold, when they're asking for 50 to 100 pounds at a time of each size. So, just to kind of give you an idea, I have the paperwork here. All right, so here's my surf weights, and this is my order is condensed. My order sheet, or my inventory sheet, is about 6 pages long. So right here you can see that there's only the 3, 4, 6, and 8 ounce. So they ordered 200 of the 3 ounce, 300 of the 4 ounce, 100 of the 6 ounce, and 100 of the 8 ounce. Those are individual surf weights. Now, when you come to the pyramid weights, I've got 1 through a 10 ounce, but they only ordered the 2, the 5, and the 6. Well, they ordered 100 pounds of the 2, 100 pounds of the 5, 100 pounds of the 6s. And the bank weights, 5 and 6 ounce, 50 pounds and 50 pounds. But we actually got 60 there, so we're going to take them 60 on that. I just adjusted the invoice right there. So the egg weight right there, 1 and 2 ounce, they ordered 100 pounds of each. The 2-pound cannonballs, they ordered 24 of those. And those cannonballs, the big ones, that once they go over a pound, it's individual. When it comes to the surf weights, then it's also individual right there as well. So, and then they ordered 50 of our Pompano liters. And this is the small order. We have another order for Fisherman's Place here where they ordered 80, 50, 30, 20, and 10 of the different size surf weights right there. And then the pyramids, they ordered 25, 20, 10, and 10 pounds of each. And then another order over here, they ordered 20, 40, 20, 10, and 20 of the surf weights in those sizes. And then the pyramids, 1 through 6 ounce, they ordered 10, 30, 30, 30, 10, and 10 pounds of each. The bull red leaders, there's 40 of them that they ordered. The kingfish rigs are 12. And then our shark leaders, they ordered the 4, 5, and 6 foot, 10 of each. So those are the 3 orders we got going out and what I've been working on. Me and Jeff, he's been doing the pouring. I've been doing the breaking and cleaning and running the shop at the same time. So, yep. Yeah, no, you nailed it there, Stephen. Um, I wish there was a way to see those guys in office, because if they have a public office like that, their bank records should be available to the public as well to show how they're being bought out by these larger companies and stuff like that. So, yep, it is definitely there's money being changed. There is. And I know there's a paper trail for them to find out. And if we were to prove that, it would show that they have been bought out. And that's the reason why they're also trying to pin it on us. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's coming, guys. Hustle, I will check that here in just a bit, boss. Remind me when I get up. I'm almost done with the second tray, and the third tray shouldn't be that much more to finish off as well. So, I'm definitely, like I said, we're looking at also too getting some hoodies in, some sublimated hoodies with our decals. So, stay tuned for that when that one comes in. We're going to be changing up the game as we go for sure. It's something with the hoodies that I've been wanting to do for a long time. I really have. It's just funding and then finding the right connections to make it happen has been really, really hard. So I know, too, we're also going to be working with Jacob to get the You're Fired shirts for Daniel to help him raise money for special needs in that area as well. So, yeah, that's going to be fun as well. Definitely gonna keep sharing on the channel about the water desal plant and what they're doing and how they're doing it and stuff like that. But the biggest deal, guys, is come November, you got to vote these guys out of office to change control of it. Because once they're voted out and the city council votes a no on this, we are safe. If we do not vote them out of office, they are going to circumvent this. They are going to take our right to vote on this away. Because that's what we're also saying, to put it out to the general public and put the knowledge out there and remind the public that the water is not for us. When they destroy the bay, here's the other thing too. When they destroy the bay, and it's gonna happen, guys. This ain't me guessing anything. This is me uh, speaking on the knowledge of growing up in this area for the my life. Like, I know what's going on here because I live here. I'm on the front line. They're trying to say that you have enough water inflow and outflow. You do not. You are going to destroy the environment. And we know this because all the times that we have the dead zones, and we can't even get bait in our bay because the dead zones are there. And it takes forever for them to recoup without a desal plant there. So imagine if we throw a desal plant in there and it utterly destroys the bay and keeps destroying the bay. What's going to happen when they don't even get enough water inflow to compensate to get the amount of fresh water that they want out of the bay because it's so high in salinity level? What's going to happen there? Who's going to get sued? The city of Corpus Christi. Oh, yeah, that's us. Okay, now let's backtrack a little bit more. We all depend on the Bay of Corpus Christi to supply our fishing industry with shrimp. All 99.9% of all the shrimpers that are in the Bay of Corpus Christi supply the tackle shops here and around Corpus. Some of the guys come from Hernandez Pass and Rockport to supply the guys with shrimp here locally. However, what does that mean for us if the local economy dies here because the Bay of Corpus Christi is dead? Hotels, gas stations, local mom and pop shops are all going to feel the brunt of this. Will we be able to survive? Probably not. So that means it's not just affecting the bay and marine life, it's going to be affecting all the local businesses here. So when it comes to pass, if the bay is destroyed and we decide to finally put our foot down and say, hey, man, who is responsible for this? We got to go after them. Guess who paid for it? Me and you. So are we going to sue ourselves? No. That's why they want us to pay for it, because when it goes wrong, when it does, we will have nobody to sue but ourselves. And because of that, that's why they want us to pay for it, because they will not be responsible for it. But I guarantee you, they will hold us to the flame as soon as you're not able to produce the the water that they are needing and that they are requiring per day, per minute kind of deal. So, yeah. Oh. What's up, Jacob? How you doing, boss? We are here, man. We are here. Oh, yeah. Yep. We need to hurry and get Daniel on here so I can get fired. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go home. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. And if y'all don't know, guys, Jacked Up Leatherworks is one of our channel sponsors here, guys. They do he and his family do a fantastic job of helping us with our channel. So again, he's setting up to do his 1,000 subscriber mark giveaway. We are donating a $500 in-store credit to either Jacked Up Leatherworks or to Hard Lives Bait and Tackle for the winner of his YouTube channel giveaway. So if y'all haven't subscribed to Jacked Up Leatherworks, y'all need to go do that to get in on the drawing, because if you don't win, that's on you. If you didn't subscribe, then you got to go and subscribe to his channel. And then he's going to set up here pretty soon how to get into his 1,000 subscriber mark giveaway. And yes, you must be subscribed. I'll keep saying that and saying that and saying that because, yes, it's finally time to get Jacked Up Leatherworks to 1,000 subscribers so he can get monetized. Just think of it like this, guys. Getting Jacked Up Leatherworks to be able to be monetized, to start making money on the videos and stuff like that, is only going to further increase his ability to help everybody out. He's always finding a way to pay it forward, guys. And so we need to find a way to pay it forward to him as well. So please, if you haven't gone to subscribe, make sure you go subscribe and start checking out the channel as well. Oh man, what's up, John? John. All the Johns on the channel. Oh man. Yeah. Can you come on for a bit, Jacob? I'm almost done with my second tray here, but it doesn't help when there's a little bit of slag here. And so instead of just cutting the top, I have to trim the bottom. Let's see. 340. Hey. Hey, you're at 340 subscribers, bro. Getting it. You
Yep.
look about as you look about as tired as I do, bro.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
swear
we.
this unpacking just sucks.
Oh, I know. I know. Oh man, I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing at the circumstances of how many times I've moved, especially being in the Marine Corps and then moving from base to base and then having to get out and come home. And then, okay, you find something for the meantime, and you're staying at home. Then you find something to get out, and okay, I don't want this. And dude, I have moved so many freaking times, and yeah, oh, I hate moving. God, I hate moving.
Oh, I know. And you don't realize how much crap you have until you move and unpack. It's it's amazing how much crap you accumulate.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Ugh.
No, I feel your pain, brother. Trust me, I feel your pain. But yeah, no, I'm just glad I'm finally seeing your channel is gaining some traction on your subscribers. You're at 340. I was just talking about your 1,000 subscriber mark giveaway and what we're doing to help you out there. I just want
I'm at
people to know.
340.
Huh? You're at 340.
Okay.
You were like 328 last week or something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, you got coffee. God, I want to make some coffee. I don't have any ice to chill it so I can drink it fast. What? Hold on, let me see what Toby put on there. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was me. I went from a 6,000. Well, not from a divorce, but just from when we had our first tackle shop. So I knew I needed space and all of that. So I got a 6,000 square foot warehouse with a 72 or 70 by 25-foot showroom. And that was my spooling room and my retail shop. And so, yeah, it when the oil field crashed and I had to move to a smaller shop, I went from a 6,000 square foot building to a 3,300. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great.
Oh, thanks for that, Holiday. I appreciate that.
Let's see. Are you finally going broke there, John, or what? Let's see.
What's going on today?
Hey,
Ugh.
and John Dulay, just a heads up, your shipping costs have already been taken care of, boss. If the subscriber wants to share who did it, they can do it. But yeah, it's already been taken care of, so you are good to go. Uh, oh, looking for my. See these cutters here? They're the dikes. They actually work really well on the pyramid. When I cut at it, it makes it seem like I uh, I don't know, like you're not even cutting the weight at all. Makes it look perfect.
There you
Right
go.
there's where I cut, but you can barely tell if I point it out. You can see where it got cut, but yeah, very nice. Oh, that's awesome. That's looking real nice right there.
I actually found that in an antique shop, and I was like, "Oh, that looks pretty cool." You know, it looks pretty old. Then I counted the stars on it.
Hard life. Yeah. Okay.
Well, I probably look like crap. Holy shit!
Oh, well, the 2-speed and the 3-speed Avids. The 2-speed, you have a decent high gear and a pretty good low gear. When you go to the 3-speed, the high speed is a little faster than the high speed on the 2-speed. However, on the two lower gears, they have one that is about equivalent to the low gear on the 2-speed, but the third speed is even lower, so you get a lot more torque in it. It's basically a 1-to-1 ratio. So because with that, it actually it gives you more torque on that. That's why we want them to make an 80 T-Rex 3-speed, because the T-Rex 83 speed actually has enough drag. So when I drop down in gear to that low gear, when I have a surf weight that doesn't want to move, it has the drag with capacity that when I move the lever forward without having to move the preset will give me that backing that I'm looking for without having to, like on the 2-speed or on the 3-speed regular 80, I have to back down the drag, increase the preset, and then relock it back over when I want to drop down to that 1.0 gear.
Basically, a granny gear for
Exactly.
4
Yes. But that's only on dead weight of me pulling in my surf weights. My surf weights are tanks. You know what I mean? So it's no, I'm talking the 3-pounders. Yeah.
Be right back, y'all. I'm
Yeah,
gonna get some coffee.
same amount of drag, same amount of line capacity, but uh, exactly, yes, sir. Yes, sir. You too. Bye bye. Uh, what's up, Simper? Okay, so I gotta ask: is that short for Simper Fi, or I see a flag kind of deal on there? And yeah, I had a customer asking about the 2-speed and 3-speed differences for the Avid 80. And since I actually have those in the collection, I have seen firsthand what benefits they are or not. But again, too, the 80 T-Rex, the 2-speed, and the 3-speed 80s all hold the same amount of line capacity. The only real difference is the drag on the T-Rex is twice that of the 82 speed and the 3-speed. However, they need to make a 3-speed T-Rex 80. That'd be the game changer. It'd be the end all, you know, all reels would, yeah, no, it would be phenomenal right there to have that reel. So I have had a few guys email me, kind of giving us a heads up that they would want it if we were to actually order that reel, or that they would make it for us. So what I'm doing is we need to sell 50, pre-sell 50 of them to make it happen. So if we were to get that, get people to pre-purchase that to make it happen, I would be definitely game to get that pushed through. I personally would want 5 or 6 of them for my collection, because that would be phenomenal. That reel would be crazy. Oh, it's already going to be there, John. Awesome, good deal, bro. Let's see.
I'll be right
Okay,
there.
so
Get the coffee.
there's the link right there, Steve. Steven, sorry. Yeah, it's not JACKED. That's probably why you couldn't find it. So, yeah, John Holiday shared the link right there and stuff. So, see, so he does like you. There we go. Nice. Let's see. Okay, John, I've actually got several of those Capex pliers. Actually, I have 5 or 6 sets of those somewhere here. They're here. There. So we've already worn them out too, because the dial here, when we're breaking our weights and stuff like that, these were awesome when they first came in, but we've already worn through them, and these are supposed to be like lifetime or whatever. And at the price I pay for them, I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that again, kind of deal. But we'll see. Actually, we already killed like 3 or 4 of them already, and we didn't even have them a year. I'm pretty positive. You can research the video and find out when we actually purchased them, because I know I posted it on the channel when we got those in, and yeah, we've already eaten through them. So, all right. So just to give you an idea, that's the second tray that I cleaned right in front of y'all. That was the first tray. And then now, let me get this off real quick. And there's the third tray I got to finish. Once I finish this, then I'll start weighing everything out and piecing the order together, and we'll go from there. So. Yep. Well, again, guys, like we say, man, if something lives through the hard life adventure that we are in life, we can definitely tell you that we stand by them 100% because they make it through. But yeah, no, I don't remember exactly when, but I don't think it's been a year that we've had them in here. And the reason being because the workers that I had in the back, Daniel was one of the guys that told me about those. And then everybody on the channel verified how good they were. So I bought them, and then we've already threw them. So it may be a year, but I don't think it's been more than that. So they were talking about the Apex pliers.
Oh,
Do you? It's been what, maybe a year that I ordered them, and we've already destroyed them. Everybody's kind of freaking out on us. I'm telling you guys, when we burn through tools like all the time with the amount of product we're putting out. So,
you got to learn how to sharpen them.
yeah. Well, no, it's not to sharpen them. These are the ones that move. They adjust.
Yeah.
Well, the adjust and deal, like if we try to lock in right there, like if you put pressure, it's actually skipping all the way over. So we are just like several of those pliers there. I haven't gotten any of their cutters there because I started out with these just to see how they are. But these were like a $5 or $6 pair of pliers or cutters, and they cut flush across the top there. So it has made cleaning our weights a lot easier. But yeah, we'll see. Knee pecs. Oh.
What about John's knee pads?
I'm saying it wrong. What'd you say?
I said, what about the Holiday's knee pads?
Oh, he said he needs some double padding. Oh, man. Yeah. Toby nailed it right there for sure.
Oh my gosh.
That's funny. All right, so
Oh. Oof.
nope, that don't work.
Yeah, you did, Holiday.
Oh man. Yeah. Well, it's funny that you kind of walk in or limp into that one. It's when you come smashing into one, that's when it's like, damn it, like I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. Yeah. Sounds pretty quiet over there. Everybody's still kind of asleep there, Jacob?
No, Daniel's out in the living room watching Robin Hood, and Caitlin's passed out. She was up all night trying to get her room organized. So
So, the new Robin Hood or the original Robin Hood with Kevin Costner? For Daniel.
the original Disney one
Oh.
with the animals,
The what?
the one with the cartoon, the one with the animals.
Oh. Okay. Oh. I don't know. I'm just saying. Let's see.
I think the only time I ever watched that one, the one with Kevin Costner, is with Alan Rickman. I think that's about the only reason why I watch it. Him and Morgan Freeman.
Mm-hmm. Get up! Move faster! Oh man, yep.
Alan Rickman is the only guy I know that could sit there and have a 10-minute dying scene. That's what you call good acting.
Yep. Yep. Oh man.
I mean, look how long it took him to fall off the Nakatomi building.
Mm. Yeah. That was a long fall.
And it was slow too. Oh my gosh, jeez.
Yep. Hey, did you ever? Okay, real quick. I'm gonna answer John Dule. You do not have shipping costs anymore. They were already taken care of by a YouTube subscriber on the channel. So you are good to go on that, boss. Now, the craziest dying scene was from Judge Dredd, where they gave the drug dealer
Oh,
slow mo.
yeah, slow mo.
Yeah, and so as she's falling, like all in slow motion, yeah, that was pretty. That was pretty cool. So, yep.
Yes, Toby, it is. It is definitely a Christmas movie, and I don't care what anybody says. Die Hard, the original, is a Christmas movie.
Yes. So is Jaws. So is what was it? Wizard of Oz. What
Lethal
else?
Weapon.
Lethal Weapon Part 1.
Yep.
Part 1. Yes. Don't get me wrong. The other Lethal Weapons were awesome, but Lethal Weapon Part 1 was just yeah. That's a classic for sure. So
Yeah.
So since we're on Christmas movies,
Oh
what
crap.
y'all kind of already heard ours. What is y'all's favorite? So let me check that right out real quick because is it good?
And it's a not it's right where it's dry, but you just feel a little bit. But because he put on that last coat about 2 o'clock this morning.
Okay, well then I'll wait to handle it. I don't want to get no fingerprints on it. So. All right, real quick. Let's see, Because I only have maybe half a pound here. Weigh this out for me, see where we're at. I don't think that's the 30 pounds, but I'm pretty much on the last tray. I only see like a handful of them here.
It's about 15, 20 pounds.
Nah, maybe 10. 10 to 12. 9.5.
I swear there were more ones with 13.
Well,
That one tray was nothing but ones, right?
yeah, but it
didn't turn this shit.
was nothing. Yeah.
Dude, I swear.
And we only got maybe half a pound up there. And I think we're still like 2 short on the cannons. If you want to double count that real quick. I need
13.
14.
Never seen it, Roger.
Oh, yeah. No, it should have been 15. Did I put? Well, you have the list. I don't have it anymore. So let's see.
What's going on, Jeff?
Yeah. They said, "What's up, boss?"
What's up?
I brought the trays in right there, and they already have Causeway marked on them, or not Causeway. Oh, I don't know why we even have Causeway on it. We don't even have an order for Causeway. For Fisherman's Place, so I need to get. Once I get all this.
What's up, Bassett?
Actually, check this one out. Where we're at on this, you're gonna have to. This one's 25 at least.
27.
26 and cut in half.
He's I go with 26.
Okay.
Yep. Let's see. Albert casting rod, 8'5", 1 ounce, 5 ounce, 2 piece.
26.
20. It was 26
Yeah, because it's 27, but this thing's almost 14.
ounces.
Yeah.
So we'll get it backed up and all of that for the order. Yeah, I'm trying to hit the road as soon as possible so I can come back and get payroll done. But I need to finish this off.
I know 3 of them, Larry.
Actually, John, I might have a 2-piece for you, but it won't be 8.5. It's 9 foot, but it is a 2-piece. And
That's old one.
huh?
It's not that extra heavy. I think that's just the heavy.
Yeah, I think it's a heavy, but yeah, it'll cast a 5 ounce. No worries. I'll have to look at it here in just a bit. And yeah, you'll be looking at $4.99 plus.
Yeah. I think if I'm going to start doing nights, I'm going to start taking out the shotgun over there.
Why would I?
So people have to take the shotgun.
I heard that, but I said, why would it happen?
No, there was no wind last night.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, here's the door. So the door.
Something hit the door?
Yeah.
Probably a bat.
No. This was
Can I have
heavy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like a heavy hit.
Okay. Well,
Not that late. I was up there till almost 2. On 2 o'clock.
one. I've been out there till 1. Yeah. Pouring weights and all of that. Let's see. Home Alone 3. Okay, so I asked that. We got Home Alone 1 and 2. Yeah, everybody. I know. Actually, I'll show you this. Like, I have to put a reference for names. If I put Joe in my phone.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only way I can get to where I know that I've got it in there. Yeah. So
What's going on,
I-
Darnell? I can't wait for the next Back to the Future.
That's gonna be sweet. That and the new Beetlejuice too. Like I'm waiting for that one to come out as well. I've been watching the commercials. I was like, that looks pretty intense.
I'm just glad they brought Michael Keaton back for it.
The what?
So I'm just glad they brought Michael Keaton back for it.
Yeah. The deal on it, though, to me, it may just be me seeing that. It looks like it's going to be dark, like a grown-up version of Beetlejuice, not a fun light like the original one was.
We go back out there.
I'm gonna go check
I
on
need to
Daniel.
go
Be
and
right
get the order sorted. You start loading 4-day outfitters. I didn't put it all into the baskets because I was moving the bags around and stuff like that. We can get them put into the baskets and stuff like that. There's that extra dolly there, so you can walk it outside instead of having to carry each basket out there. But we need to get that one into the truck. That'll be the first order, and then the bait bucket will be right behind it. Bait bucket.
Bait buckets. That's that one with there still.
Isn't it 2 trays?
I thought you took bait bucket already.
No, I have not. I haven't been able to even leave the shop.
back.
Um, yeah. No, the new Beetlejuice, like I'm waiting for that one. That one's gonna be sick. Yeah. Damn, bro, that coffee ain't kicked in yet, man.
No, and I'm already a pot and a half in.
Oh, okay. All right. Hold on, real quick.
Yeah.
Look. He's got 2 jobs. As soon as he gets done with the 2 jobs, he'll head that way. It was about 90 degrees. Oh, no. I don't even know this morning. I know last night. Yeah, it was at.
Trying to, Darnell.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Nice. Let's see. I think Jonas is still alive. Who's that? Did I miss that? Can you text me a photo and details? Oh, Jacob's gonna buy you the rod, John. Hey, we still haven't even talked about your winnings there, Jacob. You said we were supposed to talk yesterday, but you were swamped.
Oh God.
See. No rush, man. No rush. Just
I know I had it all figured out what the hell I was gonna do with it and everything, and I got so damn sidetracked yesterday. Jesus, I can't even remember what the hell I was gonna do with it.
No worries, boss. It ain't going anywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's it. And I had to remind a few people too, and clarify again, guys. The only reason I got rid of some of the earlier drawing winners is because there was no impact, no idea of who they were or how to get a hold of them. They won a drawing with us, and it sat here for almost 2 years. Like,
Yeah.
that to me, holds back the whole channel when a winner doesn't claim his prize or doesn't follow through and stay subscribed to the channel. They probably subscribed and, then unsubscribed and stopped following us for whatever reason. And then they end up winning, and then I have no way to get the winnings to them. So I end up giving them away to, re-giving them away to another winner. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
when guys that are in contact with us all the time and we know who they are, kind of deal, that is way different. If you don't spend your money, like if you win one of these fire drawings and you want to hold off and build it up and then spend it all at once, by all means, you're golden because we know who you are. Like you're in contact with us. Like I got a wave, I need to talk to you. I can call you, or you can get a hold of us
Yeah.
quickly. It's the guys that disappear, and we don't. Nobody knows who they are. You know what I mean? They came by, they got lucky and won something, and then my gifts or the winnings and stuff like that are designed to pay it forward to the guys that are constantly on the channel trying to help us make it grow. It is my best way of paying it forward to y'all as a thank you for being part of our channels. And
Yeah.
that's why I do it the way I do it like that. So again, guys, if you won like the fire drawings, you're fine. Like that is something that is it's money in the bank to you. You know what I mean? If you want to wait 4 or 5 winnings and then collect later, by all means. Several of the guys do. Like they sit there and let it stack up, and they're like, "All right, here's my wish list," and then boom, they get everything they want. Fine, that is fine. It's just when I go out and I buy a gift and it's sitting there on the wall for a year, is like it could have already been fished 9 months or 10 months already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
just
how much? What? How much did I win on that fire drawing? Was it 700 something?
I got it written down.
Okay.
It's written down on the ticket. Yeah, I'll find it here in a little bit. But right now I'm kind of stuffed up. Like everything's locked in here because of the tray that I got on my counter. So I'll find it here in just a minute. I'm almost done with this tray. So
Yeah. Yeah, I know it was either right at 700, just a little bit over, just something like that. But I know I want to put. If I had my damn piece of paper with me, or my notebook, I'd be able to just write it down. Still can't find crap.
hey, yeah, that sounds about right. Like 760 is what I was thinking. But
Yeah.
I have to write things down too, guys. There's no way for me to remember all the drawings and the amount of winners and stuff like that. It's crazy. So.
Yo, I think I hear Daniel hollering for me. I'll be right back.
Yep. Oh, Larry, this is yes, it's a whole lot of cancer, but this is nothing in comparison to uh, what I started out with this morning, and or what I have up on the wall, what I'm about to walk out of the shop with. We've got several. Shoot, there's probably about 1,000 pounds of lead going out this morning. So, just working on right now, getting it sorted so I can go make the deliveries. And so, as soon as we get this sorted, I'll be ending the video so I can hit the road. 'Cause I notice when I do my road videos, y'all don't like that too much.
Texting and driving.
Yep, pretty much. I saw a video the other day where a guy, officer, pulled in front of a guy on a horse, and a big old scene came out of it and stuff like that because he was cutting the horse off, which they said was animal cruelty kind of deal. But then right at the end, when the guy he won, like I guess he was in the right when once the supervisor came out there. But then the guy is like, he's like, I could cite you for being on the phone while on basically on the moving vehicle. He's like, hey man, he's I got no complaint that you are right. Like he's write your ticket. The guy was like, no, like after he kind of just let it all be and stuff like that. But it's like, I don't know. I don't know if any of y'all saw that. So, um, okay, so in the trays, when we go to make a delivery, normally our trays will sit anywhere from about 60 to 80 pounds per tray. Um, but on hand here at the shop, I probably have several 1,000 pounds of lead already poured, ready to go. Right? Yeah. John, yep, the Jaws team. Oh, it's coming. He's gonna get you. Get you. Right? That was good. That was real good. Let's see. Oh man. I don't know about y'all, but I am getting hungry already. I might have to eat some chow before I hit the road.
Ooh, is this my notebook? No.
Well, that
Oh, I thought I found my notebook, but it's the other one that I bought at the same time, and it's the new one. So,
yeah.
thank you.
Did you hear Jeff?
Uh-uh.
He said that Jacob said that he's covering our lunch with the winnings. It would be nice if we sold some kind of food.
Oh, excuse me.
You were waiting for that one to come out.
Yep.
Oh, man. Let's see. Yeah, no, we actually have a bunch of molds to make, jig heads and stuff like that. Just right now with the move that we got coming up, it's going to be. I'm trying not to get too far into a new project and then having to put a stop to it and then try to restart it after the move kind of deal. I'd rather make the move, get all that up and running, and then start making some different kind of moves like that. So. All right, John. Appreciate that. Yeah, no, we do a tackle workout video. This is how you move lead.
You sweat in that area.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to move much.
Shoot. And even then too, just trimming the wires, for the surf weights. That in the back, I mean, you'll be drenched in sweat if you do the several hundred surf weights like we did the other day. And that just sitting there and chopping, you'd be drenched in sweat for sure. So
Take it easy, Darnell.
Darnell, move it. All right, Darnell, you have a good one. I guess he chimed in for lunch. Yeah. That
Hey.
was 1,000-mile stare. I had to look at the computer over here to see if it was moving or if it was just there for a minute. So, yeah.
It was Curtis, Dusty, and who else got the reel, the rod, and the line for me? Was it Will? Darn it, I can't remember. It's too damn long ago.
We've had too many winners and paid it forward since then. And we were trying to figure it out the very next video, and we couldn't even remember that because of all the stuff that already had happened with the kid and all of that. So yeah, it's in the video though. Yeah, I know Dusty. He's taking care of the rod with the shipping costs on there, and then Curtis.
He bought the reel.
Roger was in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Roger covered the line. Yeah, there he goes. He's also confirming that. Yes. And then I want to say Jaime also donated for like fishing tackle or something like that to go with it. But there was multiple donations that came through for the video on that. So
Yeah.
actually, and I'll find out later on today once I got. Or actually, it'll probably be Tuesday once all the dust settles from paying all the bills and rent and payroll and the habits that are on order and all of that. Because that's the other thing too. To put them on order, I normally have the funds sitting in the account. But I already have some on back order, so I got to do the math again and make sure everything's all covered before I place the next order. Because we also got guys wanting other types of reels and stuff like that, so I'm trying to get that all in there. So. Hey, where's too much rain? Send it our way. Must be in Houston.
Up here.
Huh?
It's what's been stopping me from getting that last load is all this damn rain.
Oh, wow. Damn it. How much rain have y'all gotten?
It hasn't stopped for the last 3 days.
Wow. Yeah, on the 2 ounce, you're making it even 25 pound or Jeff?
Yes.
You got it, Roger.
I know there have 2 bags already in there.
Yeah, those 2 bags are it. You got the one that was already sitting up there?
It's right here.
Okay, that one.
No, I'm saying I put 2 of them in there that were 25 pounds apiece.
That were already on the tray, the cart?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I have those accounted for. And then there was a bag of 16 pounds right there.
That's 18 pounds.
Huh?
That's 18 pounds.
With, well, here.
That's what I'm saying. It's 2 different bags.
Oh,
That's right. That's the one that you said that you had.
okay. Well, real quick, before you add that on, weigh that out by itself, because I'm still keeping track of your lead that you poured out.
Hey, Zach, what's going on, man?
9.
And the first one was 26, you said? Okay. All right, so that should make the extra 225 that needed for the 100 pounds. Awesome. Yes. It's yeah. No. I know there was quite a bit of rain up north, but I haven't talked to anybody that's been out at the lake. Well, I thought it was empty. I didn't even have enough thing. It went straight down. I was like, it only had like a pound or 2 pounds in there. So, wow. Need to share what? What do we got to share? Because we share a lot here, guys. If y'all are new to the channel and y'all haven't experienced the light, and I put it as the light, guys, because when I say my prayers, I pray for His light to light my path, and that for Him to use me to shine His light through me to all those around me. And when something happens through the channel where it gets paid forward with the amount of love and support, and somebody just pulls up right in front of the shop and the light reflection is right into my eyes over here. It's amazing. It's moving. It is such a profound feeling of just humbleness on my behalf, just because I play a small part of just being here with y'all guys and being able to I guess bring it all together. I mean, I don't know how to properly put it without, like, I'm not trying to take credit for everything, guys, by no way, shape, or means. I am just blessed to be a small part of it. So yeah, if y'all are new to the channel, guys, just stay tuned. It happens, and it happens so often. It is. We can't even keep track of the amount of stuff that gets done every week, and pretty much every other live or every live video, somehow, some way, the love and support and the light gets shared with all those around us and stuff like that. So truly humbled, truly blessed, and like I said, guys, no matter how dark it gets, there's been many times that I come to the channel and the light that y'all have, you know, it gets shined back on me and it lights my path again. So again, guys, I am just truly humbled, truly humbled. So yeah.
Oh my God. It just reminded me of that meme on Facebook. Everybody says, you know, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. He goes, "This is my light at the end of the tunnel." It's Darth Vader standing there with his lightsaber.
Yep. Let's see. Oh man, it was either that or it was his back pocket.
I need more coffee. I'll be right back.
Yes, let's see. And trust me, guys, I that's why I had to slow down with what I was saying because if I would have been speaking too fast, I probably would have lost it. Uh, yeah, no, the amount, there's too many times where y'all stop me in my tracks. And yeah, so I look forward to it, guys. Our channel is really going to, I mean, it may not be blowing up in the millions real fast, but the quality of people here is 10 times those channels that are in the millions. So I'm golden, guys. How far is Coffee County from your location? Coffee County. Never even heard of it.
What?
Coffee County? I don't know, but I do need some coffee. I'm probably gonna get a 5-hour energy just to kind of make do for a little bit. So we'll see. How you doing?
Green lights, would you?
No, we don't.
How about for spotlight? Oh, you're talking for like spotlight? Oh, spotlight? Oh, no, thanks. Thank you.
How'd y'all find us? Just Google search.
Yep.
Check out our YouTube channel. It's called Team Hard Life. I'm actually live on it right now, talking with the guys here. But we teach a bunch of knowledge and tactics on fishing since we manufacture all our own fishing tackle and everything else. We supply other tackle shops with our gear. So it's a $10 one today, and it'll be later on this afternoon. In 1 hour. Well, it was about an hour and 40 because everybody kept buying tickets at the hour mark. So I just kept letting it roll, and it got up to $3,400 in about an hour and 45 minutes. So yeah. Yep. Yeah. Come on.
That's perfect. So is that's a perfect.
Well, you can check out the perch gear on the wall over there. Turn on the light. Yeah, it's our spooling room, but I do a lot of videos out of there and stuff. So, yeah. And the ones above you too.
Oh. Yeah. All right, what I miss?
Yeah. Just reading the guys' comments. We had some customers walk in, but kind of talking to them about the channel and stuff because they were looking for some green lights, but we don't have. But they do fishing, so definitely getting them locked on us here. See what's up. Oh, the boss is buying lunch. What are y'all getting for lunch? Oh, good. I made some pasta the other day, and I was running out of ramen noodles. I was like, you know what? Let me go and make a little extra so I can have some lunch.
Yeah.
I was out of my ramen, man.
I'm sorry, and I know a lot of people eat it and everything else, but I cannot stand ramen noodles.
Okay, so is it the texture or the flavor?
It's what's in it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've yeah, well, I've heard something about that, and I'm just like, I know, but
What's
kind
up,
of
Ray?
sometimes it's the fastest way to get some kind of food in your system. You know, it may be unhealthy.
Oh, the unhealthy part doesn't bother me. I don't really care about stuff that's unhealthy because hell, you only live once. I'm going to eat what I want. So
True.
nobody's getting out of this planet alive. So
Yeah.
it's just.
I
Ugh.
was eating a lot of I had a lot of leftover of the crab legs because I didn't cook it all. Because a lot of people, we were expecting about 30 to 40 people, but a lot of people canceled last minute. So a lot of the food that I would have cooked for the veterans still, I end up cooking, day by day here. And yeah,
That's exactly right, Toby. Salt.
yeah.
Oh man. Oh, ramen mixed
Yes,
with
sir.
potato
Y'all
chips.
have a good one. Y'all be safe. Oh, shoot.
Whoa.
I just remember that.
That's salt with a little bit of salt.
We're talking about drinking.
No, I was talking about the ramen noodles.
I heard a little bit of salt. I thought
Yeah,
you were talking about drinking.
No. His mine's in the gutter.
Not that time yet.
That's not surprising.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Have a good one, Toby. Yes, Roger. Real ramen? Yes, I've had. We've got a full house down here, and they actually make the ramen noodles right in front of you.
Oh, wow. And I was seeing a deal where they were making a type of pasta. I forgot what type it was, but that they put a lot of work into making some pasta.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Dusty. Okay, so I got 760. Okay, I want to take 60 of that, and I want to put it in tonight's drawing.
Okay, hold on. I'm almost done with this tray, boss.
No, not
Your thoughts to
tickets.
this, because I'm gonna have to stop and take notes of this because we got our drawing today.
Yeah, but I don't want tickets. I just want to put it in the pot.
Okay.
Dusty says the tracking number for his reels shows it being delivered today.
Awesome. Good deal. Good deal. Yes, sir. And that means holiday, or not holiday, whiskey should also be getting his gear in today too as well, because we shipped it all together. Let's see. Yeah, we what was I gonna
Nice,
say?
MD.
You okay?
All the one with the hand is sitting on the hip, which I need to get adjusted. You know how that.
Oh shoot.
But you know what? I think it pushed me in.
Oh, it helped you?
And but it was just that sudden shock,
Oh.
The
That's called old age, Jeff.
How many? I know.
I missed it. I didn't hear it.
No, we're good. 24.
Oh, you got 24 there?
Yeah. You said we were 3 short. I was like,
I was tired last night. I was tired. That's why I asked you to double check.
Even when I counted, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm short 1. Because you said we were 3 short, and I counted 22.
No, I said 2 short.
Oh, you said 3.
2.
Rewind it.
Yeah, we can rewind. Yeah.
Anybody got 4?
Yeah, the bidding has commenced.
Oh.
Yeah, no, so, okay. I got to ask this because you drink a lot of coffee. What is the difference of, or does this make a difference? Or is it recommended or not recommended to soak the coffee grounds in water and then filter it out and drink it like that?
Are you talking about that French press?
Yeah, I did that.
No, I'm talking about the French press. That's the one you're talking about, right?
No. It's the coffee that we had there. I didn't want to sit there and wait for the coffee to brew, and I didn't want hot coffee because I don't have no ice. So I just.
You wanted to be bougie.
I don't know. No, I wasn't trying. I was just trying to hurry up and drink coffee fast. That's why I did it like that. So, so is that a good
You're
way to still
basically
get
talking about a French press, dude.
the what?
You're basically talking about a French press.
So you can drink coffee like that and still get the caffeine out of it?
Okay. Are you wanting to make like a cold brew type coffee?
Well, I'm saying what I did earlier. That's what I did. I got coffee grounds and actually put them in a bag and I crushed them up. And then I put them into some water and I let them sit there for about, 20, 30 minutes. And then I poured them through the filter and I drank the water like that.
You didn't get crap.
I didn't get crap.
Nope.
And why is that?
Well, okay. You crushed up beans is what you were saying?
I think you shut Jacob's brain off.
He did, Dusty. He really did. I'm sitting there going, what the hell is he talking about? It's like he did. He flipped the on and off switch and he just flipped it off. And I was like, he broke me.
Yeah, there you go. So,
Okay,
all
so
right, guys. There's the tray that's empty. That's empty there. And yeah.
okay.
All right, here you go. I guess
So-
I can go to the show. Weigh that out though. Minus the 2 pounds you had in there?
All right. So what you want to do is you want to take your coffee, ground coffee. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you get a cheesecloth. That's what we use. We can use a cheesecloth. You can buy it at ATB.
Okay, I don't need it over here. I'm already done. All right,
So-
hold on real quick. Let me put on real quick.
Oh, jeez.
Pause.
This freaking guy.
Are the ones? Okay. All right. Okay, go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay, so you get your coffee, you put your coffee in your cheesecloth, you tie it up, you put it in your water, okay, like a gallon jug or whatever of water, and you let it soak in your fridge for at least about 24 hours. and then you have cold brew coffee.
Okay. So the reason why I did it that way, thinking it would work, and I think it did because I couldn't stop yawning earlier. Like before I started the channel, like I was yawning and yawning and like, so I did the coffee thing and I don't feel as bad in any way, shape or form. So it feels like I got something out of it, but I'm kind of, talking with you to find out how that works out or whatever. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, usually
trying to learn.
when you're making like a cold brew, you got to at least let it sit overnight, because you're actually cold brew coffee is actually higher in caffeine content than hot coffee.
And so okay. So why does it have to sit so long compared to hot coffee? Because hot coffee goes through it within a few seconds, kind of deal, and you get
Yeah.
caffeine that way.
Because a hot coffee will soak into a dry bean a lot faster than cold water will.
Because it opens up the pores, kind of deal.
Exactly.
So I crushed the coffee grounds again. Like I made it like almost a fine powder kind of deal before I actually did this. Think that kind of helped it as well.
If you crushed it into a powder, you just basically made instant coffee is all you did. I mean, you can do that. I mean, if it worked, it worked. I mean, but to basically get everything that you want to get out of that coffee, you got to let it soak for a while.
All right. Well, it looks like. You know what? I think I'm gonna do that because I drink cold coffee a lot faster than I drink hot coffee, and I guess it's because. But even then, if you do the cold coffee like that, right? So you let it sit. Um, but you want to heat it up, you can still heat it up, right?
You can, but if you got a coffee pot, why do that?
Because I drink cold coffee a lot more than I drink hot coffee.
Right. But what I'm saying is if you're going to make a big thing of cold coffee, that way it'll last you a little bit. Do that, and if you want hot coffee or you're in the mood for hot coffee, make some hot coffee.
To make a single cup, though, like you see what I'm saying? I think it's just the process is too.
Your coffee pot doesn't have the ability to make one single cup.
It probably does. I just. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. It's supposed to be that. Hold on, real quick. Please. Oh, there's still trays in the back for you after this. I don't know if I'm going to bring the truck. The surf weights. Yeah. The 6, 3.
I agree with you, Roger. I really do. That's why I have no problem drinking hot coffee at night. Ugh. It's alive. My daughter has frozen. I'm going to shut my door.
For Fisherman's placeholder, I pulled him out. I was like, all right, I'm back, guys. Sorry. Almost done with our order. All right, guys. So for those of y'all that don't know, this is our tackle shop right now, currently. And y'all talk about weights, like there's our pyramids, and right now they're empty. Normally they sit like this. This has about 50 pounds of 3-ounce pyramids right there. Normally all of our
You look a little
containers.
low.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the tackle shops ordered 100 pounds of each size. Remember,
Yeah.
some of them ordered 30 pounds, some of them ordered 40 pounds. So not only did we have to supply them with the lead, we had to pour enough to have a little bit left over for us. So yeah, they did that. They also did the 5 and the 6 ounce banks, the 1 ounce egg weights, 2 ounce egg weights. Shoot, there's a couple of trays that are filled up going out, and each one of these bags will either have 25 or 30 pounds of the weight that's inside. So those are 6 ounce pyramids. The
Hey, I'm gonna go
surf
check
weights.
on Daniel real quick.
All right. The surf weights that are there, the bags will probably hold about 50 to 100 of them. And again, here's another weight order here. We got weights, 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 weights. And if you look at our workbench, that was only the front side. You still got the back side of it. And then we got another one over here with our surf weights: 1 ounce, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then you got cannonballs. Those are 4 pounders. This is a 10 pounder, I think. No, 6. This is a 6 pounder, but I got 10 pounders as well. And ones, twos, eights, nines, 1 ounce, you know. So we got a 7 ounce and 2 5s that will go back up here. And then we got our heavy duty surf weights, which are over here as well. Those are 3 pounders. And then you got more surf weights over here. And again, a lot of this stuff they ordered from us, so they're empty right now, but we'll get them filled back up. Normally we like to have them sitting like this. And then leaders, we got plenty of leaders. There's, to get up close so you can get a true idea of how many leaders are up on this wall. And right now we haven't been concentrating on building leaders because we've been filling all the surf weights. But normally they sit like this. There's about 50 liters per hanger or more, depending on the size of the hook. And then our bull reds, remember how that was all full last week? That already got cleared out, so we're going to have to go into building phase again and build a lot more. Yeah. So if y'all ever want gear, we got it. We got all kinds of crazy numbers and tackles. So some more surf weights there. We got some reels, and all the reels in this counter are actually on sale. Like I said, we got them in. The boxes got destroyed, so we discounted everything on them. So instead of paying $100 and something, like that one's $95.99. So yep, you'll save some money. There's more claw weights right there. No, like I said, we like to have them filled up. That's actually about 80 pounds right there, if not 100. Got no rolls down there. Got coins over here. That's 4 ounces right there. Yep. So we got lead, guys. We got some gear for sure. And the blemish weights that I'm talking about are these guys. They don't fully form, so we don't charge top dollar for them because the weight's not fully formed. Like that one is missing a little bit, and because of that, we sell it by the pound rather than by the piece. So you can get different kind of weights, and we normally sell these for the guys that fish in areas where they lose a lot of tackle. So they'd rather buy gear that uh, they don't mind losing as much. You know what I mean? So great fishing in those areas, but they go that route to uh, save on the money amount of money that they'll lose when they fish those areas and stuff like that. So. feet on that. And we almost completed the whole order. Very good, very good. But all right, guys. So yeah, no, I hear you on that, Dusty. I'm glad I don't live in Cali because a few years ago, actually, OSHA came through, and I had a big deal with OSHA where they inspected my whole shop and everything like that. And they said I actually had more lead contamination on my phone than I did in my work area. Now, I can understand that because I'm working with lead and then I'm always picking up my phone. So he suggested that, periodically wipe the phone because I'm always pulling it up that by my face. And because of that, yeah. What's up, us? So, uh, hey, you ready to tell me what you want to do with your fire drawing real quick before I end the video? So I was setting up to do that. Or you're not figured it. If you're not figured it out, it's cool. We'll worry about it later on this afternoon. Check up the creeper.
Okay, so I know Roger said he's not worried about himself. He just told me to put a little extra love in his reel cover. But I do actually want to put Roger, Curtis, and Dusty, and I think Jaime did something with that night too.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to buy them at least 2 tickets each or 3. Yeah, let's do 3. Heck with it.
Dusty, Jaime. All right.
And let's see. Oh, did you get Curtis?
I got Roger, Curtis, Dusty, and Jaime.
Okay. And I figured I'll be nice and I'll buy Delay 3 tickets.
Okay.
Let's see. Holiday. I want to get him 3 tickets.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's do Zach with 3.
Okay.
Did I say Holiday?
Yes.
Okay, never mind Holiday. He pays people not to give me, follow me, so
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because there was 1 7 and 2 5s that got poured in that mix.
Oh, I'm talking about in the count.
I know.
Oh,
But I forgot to come pull them over here. I got sidetracked with Jacob. Go ahead. I got that.
Okay, you got Zach. Let's see. Oh gosh dang it. Where is he? Toby. Did I say Toby already?
Not yet.
Okay, put Toby down.
All right.
And Ray, he's always showing up for support. So get Ray in there.
We're at 270 right there.
270. Okay.
Yep.
The rest I'll see you who's on tonight.
The what was it? The 40 that you said you originally wanted to start out with?
The
What about-
60.
Oh, you want to start it out with?
Yeah, because I had 760, so I wanted to take that 60 and put it towards tonight.
Okay. Can I make a suggestion on that 60?
What?
The Fanatics? Put them all under him?
Sure. That works.
All right.
Put CJ down for 3.
PJH? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So, and the rest we'll see who comes on tonight.
Okay. I'll figure up the math here and just actually you're at 360 with that.
Okay.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, looks like the fire drying's at $360, guys. If you have sent anything in through Cash App, once I get your name on the ticket, then I'll give you a thumbs up on there. Be sure, if you haven't gone to subscribe to Jacked Up Leatherworks, that's this guy on the other channel. Make sure to go subscribe over there, guys, because he's setting up for his 1,000 subscriber mark giveaway, and you don't want to miss out because, like I said, he's already started out at a $500 credit for either Jacked Up Leatherworks gear or Team Hard Life gear. The winner will obviously be able to choose, and I know it's going to continue to grow because I know some more sponsors will come in and help out, so definitely looking forward to it. So he's at 340 right now. Let's get him to 1,000. Maybe we can do it by next week. Hey, you know what? It's 6-7. Let's shoot for the stars. If we can get Jacob to 1,000 subscribers by next Friday, that's 8 days from now or 7 days from now. By next Friday, by the time we go live on our next video for that afternoon, if we can get him to 1,000 subscribers by then, I'll double it to $1,000 of in-store credit with either Jacked Up Leatherworks or Team Hard Life here at Hard Life Bait and Tackle. So, balls in y'all's court. Pass. Let's see what y'all can do. So, but I gotta go, guys. Jacob, you have a good day unpacking and all of that. I gotta go make some deliveries because I gotta hurry up and get back to. Yeah.
Yeah. And through a Real Life Outdoors right there, it's Jacked Up Leatherworks it's on all the socials. That's how I spell it. That's you type that in, I'll pop up.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, let's rock and roll it, guys. You got a week. Let's get some work done.
Yep.
All right,
Don't
Jacob,
worry,
you have a good day, bro.
You too. And for my 1,000 subscribers, don't worry. I mean, Albert's going to be throwing stuff in, but I'm going to be throwing something real big in. So you guys get ready.
Yeah. All right. Later, guys.
Later.